guys. Just be able to adapt quickly, because this is what I get the feeling this op is about. This is the first time we've run it, or I mean, second session. But yeah, this is gonna be a you got to be able to adapt quick. All right, there are no other questions.
All right, guys. Welcome.
No,
Squad
let's
Ops,
start.
Saturday night.
Break Mountain Final
Tonight we're
detail.
running
Get low
Really
Operation
level.
good.
Awful
First one's
Elf.
I think I might just have my
It's a
guys
new op
run
for
there.
us. It's one of our
'Cause as soon as
seasonal
the
ops,
Tish get there, we're
so
gonna get
this will be
fucked
the
up.
only one time you see it this year, or probably until next year, if it comes around again.
Bend in the
So
road.
ops is a little different than the normal ones we run,
I'm gonna
and
take the high ground.
there's some special stuff here.
Shadowed. I'm gonna take the high ground and then use it to get eyes on.
So it's basically U.S. versus militia. We're over the U.S. team right now. They're outlined in blue.
Copy. That sounds great. Get the high ground. Get eyes on. And get Hamlin to start mortaring the locations.
Yep.
I think that's well. We're one and two together, or 1 and 3 together, or 2 and 4 together for this initial part where we group back up.
There's a lot of different moving parts in this one. The militia gets to put down basically 4 fobs
Copy. Yeah, that sounds great.
at 6 different locations. They can pick one, put the 4 fobs in 6 different locations. The U.S. has to find them. The U.S. gets to fly over a little intel mission before the round starts, and that is they get to discover 2 of those 4 fobs where the locations are, and it's totally random. So the militia doesn't know what fobs the U.S. knows about. Only the U.S. knows where 2 of the 4 fobs are. The U.S. gets an MRAP. They get a Logi truck so they can set up a fire base, and they also get a transport truck. The militia only gets 2 technical dishkas, which they can use to move around the map and/or ambush the U.S. with. A couple of things to note on this one: it's got all moving parts in it, but basically the militia, they can set an IED only on one of the fobs. So they can set. They only get 2 scouts in this one, so they get 2 IEDs, and they can set it only on the 2 of the 4 fobs. So if they blow up those fobs, the U.S. doesn't get an additional intel mission, and it counts towards the U.S.'s final goal, which is to destroy 2 of those 4 fobs. And the fobs are basically what we're calling ELFers, and they stand for Electronic Light Fighter Radio System. And the militia's stolen 4 of them, so the U.S. is trying to go in and plug into them, descramble them, and destroy them. And I've just been listening to the command comms here before we went live, and I think this is going to be a pretty quick one. So if you're out like getting a beer or whatever, or roasting your chestnuts, you might want to get back to your screen, because this one's going to take place here real quick. So let's take a look here. You can see the militia's outlined here in red, and they've picked, if you take a look here at the map real quick, they've picked these 2 locations here really close to U.S. main, so we're going to have contact within the first minute. They've also picked these 2 locations. Now, the militia doesn't know that the U.S. knows which of these 2 of the 4 that they've set down they know about, but it sounds like the U.S. knows about this one right here. I don't think they know about this one. So we'll see how this works out. If the contact is quick, if militia decides to destroy the fobs right away and deny the intel mission. But we ran this one earlier today. It was real fun. It ran a little long, but I think this first round's going to be a quick one. So looks like most of the militia team's set here, and maybe they've got 1 squad off to the far west there. Let's see if they have actually put a IED on this fob. Yes, they have. There's the IED right there. So they've kind of booby-trapped it, so when the U.S. gets to it, they can blow it up.
2 of them have IEDs. I did not mention that. That's my fault. But I remind them.
Do we have
Take a look at this one over here. See if they've armed this one too and booby-trapped it.
Did someone say something to me?
Hamlin, I forgot to mention.
There it is, right there. Oh boy.
4 fobs they get, 2 of them have IEDs. So
You can hear U.S. command right now communicating that to the other guys.
I'm not hearing pops though.
So anyway, we'll be following the U.S. both rounds tonight. Once again, this is Squad Ops. We run One Life events in the game of Squad. Thanks for everybody for tuning in, watching us. Yeah, it's a private event. We have a whole system to get into these events. So check us out at squadops.gg. We've got a calendar, and we ask that people that join the event take our SOTT basic. It's a 1-hour class, so that when you come in, you can feel like you're part of the team. You know what the different orders and commands are, and everybody can function together. Have some good teamwork. So hope that works for you, Spartus Warrior. We hold these every Wednesday and 2 times on Saturday, so check out the calendar for what's coming up.
I think we're gonna need help near the B3 mountain.
This thing's only 1 kilometers across, so.
So if you check out in the top hand right hand corner, you see my name. I'm Expert. I'm going to be your commentator tonight. We'll be flipping around to different cameras on the ground too, so you'll see the name of the top right change and the flag on it change too, so you can tell what side you're following. Once again, it's going to be U.S. versus militia tonight.
I want you guys to retreat back into Texas.
Let's go over the commands and squad leads real quick while we got a chance here. Squad lead for the U.S. is Best Pony for 1, OD Tap for 2, Ham Lead for 3, Evan SMA for Squad 4, and U.S. Command tonight is Shadow Ritual. For the militia, you've got XS for Squad 1, Tedish for Squad 2, Silent Death for Squad 3, and for Squad 4, you got Delsrun, and you got Quirkley back from his leave of absence as command for the militia. And for round 2, they're going to switch sides, so militia will get to play the U.S. side, and the U.S. will get to play the militia side, so we can see how the different commanders and squad leaders exercise out their orders on each round. So, just waiting for the live time to be called here.
Pretty close, 100 meters. And the trucks will be there most likely if they're trying to fuck us up.
Yeah. I'm the guard.
So you guys tuning in on Karma Cut's channel. This isn't Karma Cut, this is XBit. I'm part of the Squad Ops community that Karma Cut put together, so he streams out this on his YouTube for us. And
Yeah, I'll take the south.
I think Karma Cut is actually going to be commanding on Wednesday night, if you guys want to tune in for that too. I'm not sure on that one.
Right now?
But the first Wednesday op of every month that we have is an open op, so we even have to take basic to join us, which is this Wednesday coming up. And I believe it is Operation Crazy Horse, which is kind of a fun one. So if you're interested in checking us out and wanted to know what it is without giving much time, try to sign up for Wednesday's op. It's an open op.
This could be interesting.
Too fucking cold in Korea.
I'm going straight for that fog.
All right, so we got a live time of 42. Gives us about a minute and 20 seconds. If you guys got any questions, go ahead and type them up. I got all the chats up here tonight. I can answer any questions you've got.
Off of this map.
Nothing like a little bit of calisthenics, you know?
Evan, do you know if you're on point or if it's...
We're just gonna watch the U.S. here.
What's Black Squad? Does anybody know that?
No restrictions for them. People are. We've got Europeans in here. We've got guys who play in the Far East Asia. A lot of North American players in here.
People, my friends, is playing it.
On Saturdays, we run 2 sessions. We run a kind of a European-friendly session quite a few hours earlier than this session, so that you're not up at 2 o'clock in the morning over there.
It's a game.
You know who killed me on the Albazar match?
Zengraded. Those look like optics.
I know it's hot.
Yeah, I know.
So in these One Life events, we've got some special rules. One of them is that once you're killed down, dead on the ground, you can't be revived, so the medics can't get you back up. You can bandage yourselves, and the medics can come along and heal you back up, but once you're dead, you're done.
Yeah,
You're down. You can't talk to your squad. You can't talk to anybody locally. You can't do anything other than spectate, which is what I'm doing right now. So once you're dead, you give up. You can come into admin cam. You can also undeafen our Discord. Everybody in this event's in a Discord, and they're all deafened up. But you can undeafen and talk to all the other guys who died and watch how the round plays out. So we see the U.S. taking off here. It looks like they're taking their MRAP and their Logi to the location on the south side of the map, which they can set up a forward fire base in this location or here. So I guess it looks like they're going to go that direction. Let's follow these 2 squads, though. It's Awful Elf tonight. It's a new one.
Yeah, I see them already.
This will be the first and only time you'll see this operation run this year, and possibly next year too.
So that
How
means
did you get
we
here
take
so
Echo 3
fast?
and
What?
Delta
Yeah,
3.
well,
Delta 3 were good, right?
Oh,
Yeah, correct. If they
That's clean.
came from all right, cool. Bring MRAP back.
Alright,
Evan,
I'll follow you.
Can it see any of the Echo 3 point or the Delta 2 point?
Make sure you guys got some cover.
Or should we pull that MRAP back just for the rest of the
It doesn't see shit over
It's engaged.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, they're out in the open. Hey, 004, you see these guys? 004. Far. In that building. Put HE rounds in there. Can you do that? 4 and 2 are clear to open fire. 1, I want you to keep maneuvering. 3, start. I want you to keep maneuvering. 3, start getting rounds down on top.
Copy.
12. 30 degrees, large compound.
Clear this hill.
Well, like I said, we got some engagement here right away. You see the militias sneaking up on the U.S. The U.S. is getting real close.
Contact, guys.
Contact close on my body on top of the mountain.
Copy that, Stu.
3, they're about 50 meters south.
Pony directly
Close on
north.
top.
Copy.
Flank from the west. Bring MRAP up. Get
We got the U.S. Looks like they're doing a flank here. Militias push out a squad to the south. Oh, wow. Well, this is going to be a fun one. It's a quick one. U.S. has got another squad here to the south, so does the militia. So it looks like we've got squad on squad right now. Oh, that U.S. squad over there was able to flank these guys on the hilltop.
Crawl back. Woo! Alright, back over the hill.
Taking contact west.
Just gotta shave.
Whee!
Got one. Got one. Exfil's taking contact.
Exfil's taking contact. Copy that. MRAP, get that turned around. Send the MRAP back. 4, pull your.
All right, it looks like the militia has come up on the U.S. exfil. You can see here they're trying to build their mortar pit here.
Copy. Exfil just got popped. 1, full retreat back to Exfil. Back. 2 and 4, keep putting pressure on these.
The U.S. goal here is to get out of this situation and destroy 2 of the Elfer fobs. Looks like because the militia is preventing them from actually getting out of their main or anywhere close to the fobs.
Oh, Hamlet, you are still alive. You were blocked by the radio. I thought you died.
Mortars go. Alright, back to Exfil. Back to Exfil. Everybody fall back to Exfil. Fall back to Exfil.
This is a hell of a ploy.
All right, so what happened there was that the militia have detonated both their IEDs, which destroyed both of the Elfers radios. So U.S., all they have to do now is exfil, and it's mission complete for them. It looks like that was sort of the militia's plan, was to hit them right away and then push them right back into their exfil. So U.S. needs to head to this location now. Let's take a look up here to the north. See some U.S. moving back now, coming across the mountains there.
4, fall back all the way to the point.
MRAP, just hold the road.
This squad is kind of out here by themselves, though, so let's see how they do.
Relax over here. Some good cover to watch the north.
3, how's it going?
Oh,
Yo,
sheesh,
Demo,
that's a full freaking sniper.
275, top of the hill.
Reloading. Reloading.
3 sandbags and a mortar and a 50.
Watch west, top of the hill.
Dude, 350, top of the hill. Run share.
I see him.
Copy that.
Loading.
His mortar's 300, Dishka's 400.
They're in Foxtrot 3.
Yeah, fall.
I
You don't
used
need to fight
500.
them. Get out of there, Tap. Don't.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get a grenade in there.
Enemy's still in the
Alright, I'm clear. I'm clearing the buildings. Who's with me?
Report.
I need someone over here.
Taking fire from the west hill.
Solo, I'm on your six.
Alright,
Disengage
clear.
south.
Whoa!
Disengage.
Another
when you
round
can.
came in west. Get
They're
inside.
still taking fire from the west.
Repeat. Disengage south when you can.
I'm on your 6, Solo.
Clear.
Man, I'm hit again.
We're clear.
Clear, okay.
Enemies are west and north our position. Squad lead.
Sphinx is down. They're still north.
I hear you.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Don't like it, but I'm ready.
All right, go, go, go. Let's go. It's going to suck.
Let's try and get definitely to
If you guys can hit him, do it.
Yeah.
Cover, concealment.
Was that friendly?
Are we pushing
Guys,
north?
disengage, please.
Gotta go back inside. Disengage.
Bullet. Yes, disengage.
Popping out.
They're up on this hill here, Andy. I need mortars up here.
Oh, the U.S. just lost their MRAP.
They're south of the road.
So you got a full squad here. Got a full squad of militia still. Well, minus 1 or 2 guys. U.S. job is to basically exfil back to this location and just hold it now. This is round 1 for those of you asking. See a U.S. squad is still out here in the middle of the mountains. Some militia maneuvering to the west there. And you've got 2 full squads out here. It looks like this is OT TAP squad.
Oh, shit, we lost everybody. Copy.
Yeah, we're so in.
North of you 3, northeast of you 1.
That shot was.
They got eyes on me. I don't have eyes on them.
Alright, we're getting out of here. Mount up. Tell those guys to start falling back as soon as they can.
That was command. They're taking the trans away.
3 mortars inbound, more than 50 meters northeast of my
Looks like these guys are sort of pinned here. You've got this squad over here, and the squad in what they thought was going to be US exfil up here in Foxtrot 3. They kind of what the plan was. The militia decided to occupy this compound before the US got there, and now they're fighting it out.
4, where are those?
Okay, move. I'll hit with the GL.
Copy that, I'm moving.
Air ramp. Delta 477.
They're on our position.
Move here, move around the wall. Stay calm.
Copy that. Taking out Mosk.
There's a full squad to my west. I think we all killed them.
Alright, prone and watch south.
Copy that. 4. Good shit. Keep clearing out
How
our
many
north,
meters
or
is
keep
that
clearing out
one?
north.
I'm looking towards
Never mind,
Moss.
it's dismounted.
They're very close.
It is unknown. I don't have an exact visual on it.
Well, I don't often make comments, but this is a really bad battle spacing here.
You should probably watch your rear. There might be Cohen over there.
Well, this U.S. buddy pair over here, we're just going to see these guys maneuvering, might be able to get some shots on them.
Keep my back west clear.
Copy.
Yeah, got it.
Nope, one.
Cover north, I got it.
Alright, 3, we're reinforcing your position. 3 extra guys.
Is my medic still up?
Yeah, right here.
Rose is down.
We're gonna get out of here. You
Yeah,
still
stay
up?
calm.
Fall back with me.
Yep.
Technical's on the move again.
Copy that.
Technical's moving north.
4, tighten it
Through
up once
city.
you're maneuvering that much.
No gunner.
9, let's go.
Yeah, Techie's gonna flank from the north side of the map and headed towards Poppy Farm and North Res.
4. Give me your.
See any?
Techie just hit North Citizens less than 60.
I don't know where any of them are in the north. I haven't seen anything. Only west.
Basically, our northeast, east of Poppy Farm. That's where majority of them were.
Copy. Yeah, we wiped out their west more or less.
Techie's moving closer to my squad.
Understood. Alright, yeah, one's officially declaring Crow's Hill and South Hill secure. We're good.
Copy, shit. Just hold that flank so 3 can mortar freely.
Well,
Watch,
he had a pretty good run.
northeast or west.
Kept them busy. Let's take a look at
Watch
it,
out,
what's going on at
northeast.
the exfil for the U.S.
Cop, northeast.
Once again, the
Yeah, we're
militia.
holding this hill.
Roger.
That's our assignment.
We got good.
You got a mark. Northeast, 60 of me.
256. It's the guys on the hill, far past 240. You see us?
Squad leads.
I think it's
You know, if anyone gets eyes on that techie, we gonna keep watching voice stuff.
Yeah, he was scoping with binos.
Yeah. Should fucking hit him. Alright, fire mission, 2 mortars out, or.
Oh shit. Oh shit. That his aim was off.
Just go down.
No, I'm good.
Not. He's up.
Alright.
I don't see them.
4, you got contact direct east of you, just on the next top over. E473 is the grid pad.
Are they up on the hill or
Looks
down
like they're
below?
trying to push us from our northeast.
Alright, how is that? We're coming out. 20 seconds. Alright.
Copy that. I got eyes on. Oh, that was good. That was right on the other side of this mountain. Right where they're staging.
Yeah, those mortars were a little too far.
So, a little closer.
20
on top of the... Can you repeat the grid on my east?
E473, like direct east of you. He's 40 for me, so I'd say like probably
On top of the hill? Another fire mission
75 from you. Copy that. Yeah, top of the hill. I'd say like 75 from
Alright,
you.
if he goes down, we got eyes here. 21 lap. Watch out.
Oh yeah, those are good. Yeah, those are good. Hold them though. I don't want to waste all. Yeah, do 3 more and then
Push up, close it.
We should push them. I don't think, but I really want to. I feel like we have the advantage.
Those may be really
Evan, you got
or you
contact
may
direct
want to
north
fall
of you.
back to us. Yeah.
Evan, contact.
Suppressing us.
Command, what did you say?
Your contact's like 15 meters to your
Yeah, I know.
Copy. We're moving a reinforcement.
Command, you want me to go assist for their fallback?
I like that.
Well, US is doing a pretty good job of holding the militia off.
We're in a really good position. I don't want to fall back.
The US has sort of the advantage here with their red dot optics.
Alright, they're pretty bad. Yeah, I got it. I know where they're at. Do I got my GL? GL to me.
Copy. There's at least 2 on that boulder with smoke.
Boulder with smoke.
Oh, he's out of rockets.
GL. Smoke. You see the smoke? 41? GL the smoke. 41.
The trees to the left of it is where that line from.
I gotta go a little further.
Yeah, a little further.
Is 4 still okay, or are they all shot?
Smoke.
What do you got for
Alright, there's 3 GLs on target, 1 was...
That's a nice geo.
Copy, north to northeast.
You could probably get around them.
Switching back to
Yeah,
the
that's
rifle.
what I think I'm gonna try to do.
It's calmed down, so I think we killed a couple. They've
Ford,
tried to
tell
put
your
down.
left 2 to watch out. Below them in the valley to their fucking left, about 20 meters.
Yeah, right down there.
On the other side of this
Get a
little
rocket.
valley?
Get a rocket down there. Yeah, right in the fucking valley.
Alright. One, you got.
Right where that smoke came out. Pushing the rock.
Yeah, right where the smoke came out of. Rocket those fucks.
I see a body. I'm not gonna shoot just till I see him.
No, yeah, there's a body and there's another one further up there.
Staying here at the exfil.
To the right of him?
Or-
Yeah, to the right of him. Further up the trench.
Is that your objective? Yes.
Back blast.
Yeah, fobs. They destroyed both of their fobs.
Nest over here. Storm, I'm coming back to use the bandage. Or not bandage, for
Alright, fire mission now.
Lost.
Yeah, sounds good.
We can't hold your left flank. There's
How many?
Go ahead and fall back.
They fucked us up pretty good. They're still in that valley though. Alright, we're gonna hold here. Hold here. We're gonna hold this ridge line.
Alright, one, do you have an eye on that valley? Mortars coming in.
Ish. I can see where the mortars land. You want to target like
Alright.
D331.
They're like 650, 700 meters out from here, so.
Copy.
You may want to be careful.
I didn't see where those landed, but they were too far. Actually, yeah, I do see where those landed. They landed
to northwest. Shift east and
Command, where you're
drop
at, there
about
was a
50 meters.
couple. If you go west more, there was a couple there too.
Yeah, copy. Yeah, we're clearing out this hill for you, and we're just gonna hold this line we've got going.
And that was fucking shit.
Alright, more coming out.
More coming out.
Shadow, once you get directly north of me,
And
I'll
before
push
they
up
land
to you.
on us.
Copy that.
That first round maybe.
Yeah, I can't even see the slash. Those are way too far. You should drop like another fucking 100 meters.
In the rocks, yeah. I think I got him.
Alright, two coming out.
Command, there might be guys south of you along the rocks to the north of me.
Oh, so like southwest of me?
Between us.
Copy. We
Yeah,
may have
between us,
contacts
rock.
direct west. In these rocks. In these rocks to our west.
Well, most of us kind of
We need to
slowly
clear these
picking
out.
apart the
We're
U.S.
gonna
here,
move
one
to
by
connect
one.
with 4, and then we're gonna spread back out.
I've got a lot of buddies left. I don't think this is going to be their round, but see how they fare on this squad out here in the mountains.
Land like right on where they were shooting at us from.
Word.
I'm not seeing.
Holy.
I've only got 3 rounds left. I've got 3 rounds left, so.
I'd hold them.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll hold them. We've got a good line here. We can just let them come to us. We've got good crossfires.
Who's in that bushes?
Just everybody hold your flanks.
What?
It's crust.
Let's figure out what they're doing, and then we'll move. Pony, is there anything going on in the south?
Not really, no.
Let's take a quick overview of where the militia forces are. You see there's a 3-man team that's moving up on their exfil.
Pony, you think they're between us?
And the militia has 1 or 2 guys over here working together that are left.
Pretty much. They're more like they're between us, but north, like about 50 meters in that trench still. There's no good way to get because there's more of them back further.
Well, that saw gunner just went down, so now it's just the scout left over here. Let's follow these 3 guys in as they get close to exfil for the U.S. This is the U.S. exfil. This is where they chose. This is where the U.S. has to protect now.
4 or 5, they got around us. I got contact 065 east off the hill in Delta 573. They're flanking the fucking fob. They're getting very close to exfil zone.
Southeast. Watch southeast. We're falling back.
Squad, do you want to quick build a 50 cal or something?
Negative. We don't have points, unfortunately.
It says we have 1200.
Yeah, it's
Can you repeat the
always
grid,
valid
please?
placement, unfortunately.
Oh, Roger. Okay.
What was the grid on that pony? Directly.
Yeah, it was just one dude.
Treeline,
and
just overlook
I
Expo
could've
should be
swore he
Echo
was wearing
412
green.
and Echo 578. 100
Copy
meters
that.
to 3's east.
Command, I'm flanking around them.
Copy that. We're just covering the rear as we fall back, but we're on. My guys are gonna fall.
How's it going, man? Spread out, spread out.
.162 position directly south, 100 meters.
Fire. Oh, engaging. Okay.
Alright, my guys.
Cross the road, we're crossing the road. This. Got one. There's one on me, I killed him. Maybe another.
Copy.
Yeah, 4, you're coming right up where they're at.
Yeah, I want to go even more south.
Tell your guys.
I'm taking over into 4. Looks like. 4 looks like.
Taking over SWAT.
Taking over. Copy. What's the contact like on the exfil?
Yeah, I think I killed everyone in the east.
I think they doubled everybody. I feel like I'm just running around.
Alright, I think these are the last two militia here. They load themselves up in the techie. Hopefully they know where the US exfil is. See how well they do.
Do you think they win the fields?
It's almost direct east now, moving south. I think it's gonna take this road. It's gonna get on this road. Copy. It can't get on the road. This is main protection, right?
I mean, again, if it drives past Maine.
Yeah, no, I just saw it. Our main.
Amazing.
Moving west now. There's two.
Running into that main protection, so now they're gonna have to move this direction and see what
There's
happens.
2 in it.
Copy.
You ready to light this up? You ready to light this up?
It should be the non.
Go, go. We're driving around.
How many? One dead.
2. There were 2.
Yeah.
I don't know if we got.
Killed him.
I don't know if we got one.
Killed him.
There it goes.
Oh, there you go.
Good job, Evans.
Well, there you guys go. Round 1. Awful Elf. That was a quick one.
That was
Hey, I
good
didn't get a
game.
kill.
GG.
Hey, I like that. Cool.
We'll stick around. Round 2's coming up. We're going to be doing the same mission here, but the teams are going to switch.
Good job, everybody.
And maybe we'll get a little bit more time to go over what the mission is and what they're supposed to be doing. But that one was a quick one.
How was the second?
So, once again, this is Squad Ops. We run one life events in their game of Squad. Check us out at squadops.gg. And stick around. Round 2's coming up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out to SOTT Basic. I'm your instructor today, Hammering Hutch. You guys can simply just call me Hutch. When we are suppressing an enemy target, the whole intent of this is to keep the enemy's head down so an adjacent unit can maneuver onto them. During this process, we have a thing that happens automatically and organically, whether it be with buddy teams or fire teams. The whole intent is to ensure there's no lull in the gunfire, thus talking guns. Open fire. Contact front. Alpha, bound. I'm up. He sees me. I'm down. Bravo, bound. I'm up. He sees me. I'm down. All right, Bravo set. Alpha, up. He sees me. I'm down. You're now in what is known as a file. You're now in what is known as a staggered column, and usually used when on patrol or when moving from one location to another where contact is imminent. And these are a few of the basic formations that we use during squad ops. The SOTT Advanced Weapons Systems course was created to ensure Squad Ops participants share the same knowledge and understanding of the use and applications of mission-specific weapons and the basic tactics involved in their deployment. The Automatic Rifleman. The Automatic Rifleman is the foundation of a fire team and/or squad. The job of the Automatic Rifleman is to deliver a high volume of prolonged, effective suppressing fire on enemy positions to allow the maneuver of friendly units during offensive operations and the repelling of enemy attacks in defensive operations. The Grenadier, a key member of the fire team and squad. The Grenadier is first and foremost a rifleman who is capable of delivering accurate fire of both high explosive and smoke rounds on point and area targets at varying distances. One of the other added benefits of the Grenadier is to engage dead space, which is essentially an area that cannot be hit by direct fires. The Light Anti-Tank Gunner. Soldiers carrying light anti-tank weapons are, just as Grenadiers, riflemen first. They are the ideal infantry-based counter to both lightly armored and thin-skinned vehicles. At short, medium, and far distances, the rockets fired are a viable weapon against groups of infantry as well. The SOTT Advanced Weapons Systems course, although not a requirement, is highly encouraged for Squad Ops participants to join to expand their knowledge of how to utilize the tools that are given to us within Squad.
Let's see.
All right, guys, welcome back to Squad Ops. This is going to be round 2 of Operation Awful Elf. Got a little bit more time this round. Let's talk about the operation itself and Squad Ops. So Squad Ops is a one life community. We run these events every Wednesday and twice on Saturdays. There's some rules we have in these events to make them a little bit more intense for the players. One of them is that once you get shot and you're dead on the ground, you are gone. It's a one life event. So the medics, unlike a vanilla play of squad, the medics do not get to revive you here. They can heal you if you've been wounded or, winged, but they cannot revive you. So once you're dead, you're dead. You can't talk in squad comms, local comms, anything. One of the unique things we have in Squad Ops is that you are able to go into admin cam like I am and fly around. So once you're dead, you can respawn and you come back and you can fly around the map and check out how things are panning out for your buddies, or maybe see who shot you or what's going on in the situation. You can also undeafen our Discord so you can talk to the other players that have died and shoot the garbage with them and see how other players meet their end. Another part of squad ops is that we don't allow optics in our events. They found out that they're a little too powerful, so that when one guy with an optic can take down 2 full squads with no damage being done to him, it makes it unfun for the opposite team. So to even things out, one of the rules we put in there is no optics, so that everybody who plays in our events has at least a chance of surviving and a chance of getting engaged and coming into contact.
Man, I have phobia.
So each operation we run has special rules that govern it. For instance, this operation Awful Elf is going to be the operation we run just for tonight. And then after that, it's gone. It's never coming back. So one for the video archives. So a couple of the rules that we have for this one is that even though the U.S. main base here, you can see a striker, Logi, and all that stuff. This operation, the U.S. can only use the MRAP 1 times Logi and 1 transport truck, so they can't use the other assets that are on the map here. They also can't rearm. That's one thing in squad ops. Once the loadout you spawn in with is the loadout you have for the rest of the match. So conserving ammo, taking accurate shots, saving those grenades for the final push. It's all part of the thinking that goes into each player's mind when they're in one of these operations. Another for this operation tonight is that the militia, they're going to be the guys who are going to be outlined in red, get to set 4 fobs in 6 different locations.
Squad 3 run
You can see them now, the guys in red here. They're moving out to the different locations they can pick. The U.S. mission is to go out and destroy 2 of those 4. So let's talk about another thing that we do in these operations is the loadouts. The U.S. gets 2 AR, 1 GL, 1 LAT, 1 medic, and the militia gets 2 AR, 2 LATs, and 1 medic. So unlike vanilla squad, there's specialized loadouts for each operation, and they get tweaked for whatever the mission may be for each team. And that's all in the documentation we have for each event. The U.S. gets that MRAP we talked about before, and a Logi. And that Logi, they can put down a fob, and they can use that as their exfil. And in that exfil, they can set up 2 HMGs and 2 mortars. The militia gets 2 Dishka technicals, which they can use roam around on the map or use as a position on top of the hill. But they don't get any kind of defenses on the fobs they set down. So the story behind this is that the militia has stolen 4 of the U.S.'s latest and greatest ELFers, which is short for Electronic Light Fighter Radio Systems. And the U.S. thinks that the militia is dumb and turned them on, and don't know that the U.S. knows where they're at. But the militia is actually setting them as a trap for the U.S. So the U.S. before the mission starts, they get some intel, and the intel is going to basically tell them where 2 of those 4 locations are on the map. So there's 4 total ELFers out there, and the U.S. knows where 2 of those are. Now, if the U.S. is able to reach one of those ELF locations and able to plug into it and dismantle that ELF, they get a intel event. And the intel for the first time they do that is another location. So they'll know where 3 of the 4 locations are. And if they're able to dismantle the final fob or the second fob for their mission, they'll get another intel event. And that intel event, they get a drone flyover, which will alert them to a location of amassing of the militia. They also get all clear on their exfil, and they get to learn where the 4th and final ELF position is. A lot of moving parts on this. Now, the militia gets 2 scouts, and the scouts have to put their IEDs on those ELFs. So when the U.S. gets close, they can blow them up, or they can blow them right at live, preventing the U.S. from being able to plug into them and get those intel missions. I don't know where Karma is. I think he's out enjoying his Saturday evening. I believe on the calendar he signed up for Wednesday night's event. So one of the things we do here in Squad Ops is that we ask that you take a 1-hour course, SOTT Basic, to join our events. But every first Wednesday every month is an open event. So you don't need to take that basic. You can just sign up on the calendar, and if there's room, you get on in and you can play. Check us out and hang out with the different squad members that you're randomly assigned.
All squads. This is Legion 2-2. Currently simulating our drone.
Can the admin kill you?
He can
kick you.
There are ways to do that.
The admin can do whatever he wants.
Admin kick
Yeah,
us
I
if
can
we're
permakill
smoking.
you.
Dash, even though we are in different squads, we will always be a buddy team. Yes, always. Always.
Dash Bay.
Mwah, mwah.
Hey,
I'm having a lovable moment, Arbo Salmon. Back off.
Bombs go through clouds last time I checked.
Okay, so that eastern location works nicely for us.
Is that 2 and 5 that you marked?
Yeah, those 2 and 5.
We could always have one squad come up from.
Tap up.
Yeah, Tap.
Is he take my scout?
No, you
Okay.
still got your scout. He's taking Pony's scout.
No, he's taking my scout, and I'm just gonna fight
alright.
and die. But there's not gonna be a fob here. We're just gonna
waste time.
go out in style.
I need confirmed locations on 4 fobs when you guys have them.
Evan's location and Tap's location are the last 2 fobs.
Oh, so you're sticking with the 1, 2, 3, and 5?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and 5
Okay,
are
sounds
locations. Pony's just gonna spawn at the 6 minute to ambush.
There you go.
Okay, so
Perfect.
Does it have to be on the keypad? Or like in the compound?
C476 points, so I guess anywhere in that comp.
Alright.
And then D312 anywhere in that comp.
Can you undig that? I'm so sorry. Just undig it to where it's like not built yet, so we can build it.
Did our squad come up with
Brief.
fire teams yet?
None of that.
Alright, it looks like the U.S. is going to do their platoon brief here. Let's listen into what their commander Quirkley has to say for this round.
Step back, you animals.
Attack your pizza box.
Alright, listen up, guys.
Hot pocket.
First off, good try last round. It was a risky strategy, and that risk did not pay off. So we're moving on, and we're going to do much better this time. We're tasked with eliminating 2 of 4 possible FOBs. The insurgent forces have stolen them from us, and we want to get them back. The way we're going to do this, the whole platoon will be moving together as an infantry squad. We will be making our way north, while Squad 2 will be covering our eastern flank and clearing out poppy farms. As we move north, we will cut across the valley around here and gain control of the large mountain. From that mountain, we will then assault the closest position. This includes that green top mark that is on Delta 3, Keypad 1, Sub-Keypad 2. And then after we assault that one, we will then find out the location of another one and we'll assault the next closest. Essentially, we'll be using that information we get from the drone when we take the radio back to determine our next target. If they happen to detonate an IED and blow up the fob, we will not get that drone information. Therefore, we will just be moving to the nearest possible location, which would be up here in the north, marked by the sniper mark, and then we would start clearing south after that. So it's pretty simple, just a big platoon push. The MRAP will be with Squad 3, and they will be just pushing along the road to the north. And we will just move as infantry so you can destroy those fobs. Are there any questions?
Yes.
Go ahead.
First off, I love you. Second, are we setting up any kind of mortar FOB?
We are not. We will not be setting up our fob until we destroy the 2 locations. That way we have both options open and we can return to the closest one. Any other questions? All right, perfect. Squad leaders, go ahead and break them out, go over some finer details.
Anyone else just silent look at me and approach?
All right, platoon brief's over. All right, how's the U.S. plan for you? Sounds like they're going to be moving as a full platoon. Take a look at the map real quick. It looks like the militia have decided to go ahead and position a squad at one here.
Militia's ready.
And the U.S. knows about this location and this location. They do not know about this location and this location. So Quirkley's plan is to go north and then go west. And if they do that, they'll probably end up taking out these two. The militia has not put anybody at this position, so we'll see how that works out for the U.S. if they can get in there quietly and take out the two Elfers before anybody knows.
1 minute until live.
Which intel locations do we have?
Legion 2-2 reports location 2, location 5.
Copy.
What was that? Could you repeat those locations? 2 and 5. Yep. Okay. Thank you.
What do you want to set up here? There's too much tree coverage to see in that compound.
What about
Are you sure? From right here. I'm pretty sure I can see it right from that doorway. Oh yeah, I can see the doorway right here.
Joe.
Guns away.
Good dispersion between you and 4 and 2.
I forgot about that.
All right, let's go. Go.
You know, shoot people for building and things like
Okay,
that.
on everyone on me. No fire teams because we're holding the spot. I need 2 guys on me. We're gonna hold this building. 2 guys here.
These guys are jokes.
All right, we are live. Operation Alpha Elf is live.
Yeah, man. Low boxes. Was that a shot?
Nice. I got mine off fucking Cook. He doesn't use it.
So let's just take a quick overview of how the U.S. is moving here. You've got your MRAP on the southern road. You got about the entire platoon is moving as a unit.
If we take contact, remember, spread out into a line and push through the contact.
Let's swing around real quick. You can see that the
2 lats.
militia's made, or U.S. has spotted these guys up here.
MRAP back then. Let's clear this out with infantry. Contact spotted in the hills north of Poppy.
Oh boy.
On the hills north of the F3 of the exfil. I just lost you guys.
Make that 4.
I got contact the hill west of Poppy.
West of Poppy.
Yeah, I just lost my GLMT rifleman. Copy. We need to keep moving, guys. We have to push into contact range.
Nailed a few. That rocket went way high.
Good work. Yeah, I did.
No eyes on the vehicle though.
Yep. Yeah, we got pretty good view. We don't see anything on the road. No.
Rifleman with me, we're flanking.
From the RPG at Poppy Farm.
4, can you clear out those contacts to our west? We're gonna be worrying about the guys at Poppy.
Free to fire. Keep their heads down so they don't flank our dudes. Alright, but we gotta get down this hill.
Three, I need you moving north.
4's moving west to clear contact.
Alright, they are embedded in Poppy Farm.
If the call is correct.
They're definitely
How many
in
of those
Poppy Farm.
GLs?
Not sure, but they're hiding inside there.
I'm gonna try and gauge my GL aiming with smoke.
Poppy. Just get where you think they're gonna be stacking up.
What bearing do you want that the GL on?
Copy, so there's a flanking course. 3, hold our rear. 1, 2, and 4, continue advancing
Friendlies on the left there. These aren't friendlies we're shooting. Don't worry.
Well, it looks like they only got a couple guys left from this squad that started off here. They've got these 3 militia over here near Poppy.
So 1, I've definitely seen contacts in the compound to your north.
There's a couple of guys back here too. What Whatever this is, maybe command or somebody.
Continue moving west to clear out all contact.
Squad 3 lost their squad lead. We have people north of us.
Copy 3. 3, your job is to keep our southern flank secure, so eliminate any threats on the south side of the platoon. 4, don't push too far. We don't want you skylining and stuff.
It looks pretty clear.
If anything, they're going to be to the west side of this compound. Or east.
Okay, we're gonna blame a fake guy.
No, he's inside the room. A frag won't get him. He's inside the room.
Is it the cloth room?
Sneak in.
Corner right. Where was he?
Do you want 4 to
Turtle, where was
continue
he?
moving to try and get to
I don't know.
5 and Echo?
Drop
3 and 4, you guys are gonna bound north. So I want you guys to cover each other, and you're gonna start moving north. We're gonna check the farther east location, the one that we all spawned on last time first, and then we'll continue with the plan to move to the big mountain.
Jesus Christ, you scared the shit out of me.
Sir, was that orders for squad 3 moving to the mountain?
Okay, so 3 you're gonna be bounding north. We're gonna be bounding until they get to the road essentially, and move to the mountain for that.
You hit Pickle?
Checking out the room.
Reloading.
Wow, that made me flinch.
3 should be clear to move.
Alright, looks like the US has cleared off all the contacts in Poppy Farm finally. Got one squad moving further north up here. And the militia's got, looks like squad 1, what's left of squad 1 is over here now.
I've got. Never mind. That's friendly.
Alright, we're all clear.
I think I just lost squad.
Repeat last 3.
We just lost our squad lead, just 1.
Looks like they've set themselves up on the hill. Let's look and see what the militia's doing over here in the valley.
Alright, so let's continue. Let's start pushing to the mountain. Stay in cover as much as you can.
Looks like militia's decided to stick most of their men here in
Staying nice and concealed.
DC. They got a squad or fire team up here on this hill, maybe as Overwatch. And the US plan, I believe, is to travel this side of the map here, this northern section.
Delta 3, keep at 5, guys, on top of the hill. I'm starting to see Americans come up. Can you guys get some disco fire on the hilltop 095,
yeah, I
my
see
location east? They are running down right now.
3 is clear to open fire. 4 you're holding.
Yeah, I got contact. Direct east. On the
Yeah,
hill.
hold. Don't fire.
Oh no, I'm.
I still don't see
far.
them,
I
but,
don't think so.
I'm gonna get some tracers down right now. Copy.
Copy.
I got sights.
Copy.
They haven't crested in a while.
Is that like south north res? Is what you're saying?
They're southwest of you, 1. Southwest of you on that mountain.
Copy.
I'm getting reports of a technique to the west, perhaps.
Yeah, I've got audio from
smoke.
Alright, that's enough smoke.
We can bring up the Oh, I've got contact behind this rock right in front of us.
There's another.
Alpha can move up. Alpha can move down. Those are smokes.
One down at the smoke.
Yes, one's on that direct.
4 is all clear here in Echo 7-1. Do you want us to move to assist
We can bring up
MRAP?
MRAP and take out
Start moving west.
this vehicle here.
Start moving west.
Yep. Squad 3 start moving west. Or actually, Squad 4 start moving west.
Alright, looks like XF got that guy. This little buddy pair held up pretty long.
Hold one.
Got quite a few kills. That technical rolling up didn't help though. Here's some gunshots going over here. Let's take a look. Looks like the militia from the city is engaging 3 and 4 here up the mountain.
Moving.
Or maybe just squad is that now? Squad 3's up there now. 4's moved off.
Do you have good?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, but you see, then it gets stale because it's the same thing over and over again.
Looks good, man. They're running down the hill right now.
I saw one actually going back up. I don't know.
I mean, I like this app. I like the.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
fun.
have to get 2.
One, you made it out of there?
Well, here's the other militia technical. Looks like they're suppressing that mountaintop where Squad 3 was. And like that, they're gone.
Did we clear the number 6 location?
Let's follow this U.S. platoon push here.
Yep, it's all clear.
Alright, so once we take the big mountain, we're going to continue along the north and take the farthest north objective.
There's quite a few new players in here today. We just had SOTT basic before this. I see some new names popping up here and there, so it's good to see. Even though the ops look full and you might be on the wait list when you sign up the calendar, there's a good chance you're going to get in. So don't be too put off if you're number 50 on the wait list some nights.
I'd say it's important to conserve the ammunition on the MRAP than to blow that thing up.
Command, with 3, do you want us to proceed the MSR we're on now down the road? Do we have intel on their position?
We got,
We do not know where they are to the west.
Did we?
To go through that?
No, negative.
Alright, Alpha, could you swing through North Residence real quick and clear
We'll hold
that?
our line.
3 move to the north residence location.
We'll hold our line.
3 move to the north residence location. 3 go and clear north residence.
I've got a fire team clearing it.
Okay, copy.
I'm getting reports of
In that case,
audio. I'm getting reports on Techie to our southwest.
That's
South flank. Should we move 4-4? You're not doing anything, right? Like, do you have any fire?
Nothing. Well, I can if
Send
you
a fire
want.
team. Yeah. Now send a fire team to reinforce the south, where TAPS guys are moving from. And keep a team in reserve to move north if need be. All right, a lot of contact north. Is that you? Okay.
Base of that mountain, basically. I've got eyes here. Am I free to engage?
Yeah, you have to engage.
Copy,
You want to
engage.
rock over there?
Wait until the 2 have taken them out. We're going to get them.
Ready to stop firing us.
Advise Techie's moving.
It's towards north DC.
Yeah, I mean exactly where it's coming from. I want to shoot him in the face.
Oh.
Because I see the tracers coming out.
We got contact in the blue belt.
There's no place to
Alright, tech is moving to our direct west.
We got eyes on hostiles in North DC. Looks like ×2 infantry.
I know, I'm telling him.
Oh shit. Oh shit, I'm out of here.
I was gonna say, you're getting shot at there, bud.
Yep.
We're getting engaged by the MRAP.
Do you have a spot you want
Copy.
us to set up?
Go ahead and move.
Is it cool if I stand back here?
We're just holding. We're just holding to the east.
It looks like Tesh and Shadow are exchanging there at long range.
Right, Bravo.
We'll see if the U.S. tries to clear these compounds or if they're going to stick to their plan and keep skirting to the north here.
Command, do you want 3 and 4 to start moving south now?
As soon as 1 and 2 have completely secured that mountain, that's when you guys will move.
Hey, wait a second.
Go get
he
Lavaca and
unfortunately
Jenkins.
hopped
Tell
out
them
of
to pull it
the
north
vehicle
just a bit.
But yeah, there's a fuck ton of guys up on this ridge line.
Eric, copy that.
Tell them to pull north just a bit. Basically, that old spot where we were at. Go show them that spot.
Come on, Zachy. Come on.
That infantry is still direct north.
I think they've
occupied that building far north.
Let's get out of here. Come on.
Yeah. I don't know how we want to pressure this. They're gonna attack that point to our north, I think.
Delta 321, correct?
Correct.
Is that what the technical is? I'm not sure.
There's definitely at least a
That might not
Spire
be it,
team.
but
probably
down the
a
road,
full
like
squad
far
in
into the road,
southeast
that's where we
is
meant to.
Yeah.
down there.
So once 3
It's
and 4
just
are taken
technically
out,
into the road. I just can't tell.
fall back north into the mountains, not back to the east.
Well,
Fall back to 1
don't
and
go
2,
up here.
And then the platoon will move west.
I have contacts 2-5 on top of the hill by the tree line.
Alright, Walrus and Scar, head to forest position, please.
Head to where for?
Yeah, forest position. On that route. Yeah.
Have fun, man.
If I'm moving, of course. That's close.
I'm shooting someone east. He is halfway uphill.
Can you ask him to put a mark on the map?
No, they can't mark on the map.
Contact. Biggie?
Sure they can find it.
Yeah, they know.
Well, MRAP's doing a good job of pinning these guys down. So it looks like the U.S. advance across the hills kind of halted for now, and they're going to be assaulting this compound where one of the Elfers is located. Let's take a look here.
north 100 meters, 150 meters.
Copy that. I see him. They are 343 my pause. Through the trees.
I hear him running. Watch out. I've got more bandages than you and do it faster. Scare, get out.
Tossing another frag. Watch out.
Through the trees. You'll see him.
Han, blow your ID.
Blow it?
Yeah, blow it.
Oh. Need to move in there. Do you want us to move
Should we
in
wait
back
for him?
towards you now?
Blow it. And pull back.
Oh, that was an IED there in the distance. Looks like the militia just blew up one of the Elfers.
Put their IEDs on radios.
There it is, the destroyed U.S. communication equipment.
Wait, whose position?
So what that does is that prevents the U.S. from getting their first intel event.
Copy, moving back.
Yeah, I got it.
See it?
Yep.
Engaging MRAP.
Oh, that was way short. Sorry, man. That was way short.
Route short. Directly northwest.
No,
That was not friendly. We're close.
that was not
Or
friendly.
wasn't?
Not friendly.
That came from the
We're
building,
gonna
I
clear the
think.
compound that that rocket just dropped.
No, that came from the hill.
Oh!
Squad 3 doesn't have any
About 100 yards
I got a weird graphic glitch then, 'cause it looked like it came from the building, not to the building.
Shit.
Just killed an enemy squad.
Squad leads up for now.
We're
Yeah, he is.
taking squad 3.
Negative, he's down.
Do you want us
Moving,
moving
moving,
north?
moving.
Through the trees?
Yes,
I
if you
think-
move
Friendly.
west. Get to squad
Upstairs.
2 and squad 1.
We're supposed to be moving northwest to squads 1 and squad 2. We're supposed to be pulling out, guys.
I'm gonna put a
Yeah,
light in
this
the
guy's
window.
gonna be behind us.
Go ahead. Get your gun out. I'm gonna pop a nade in. First window or second? Silver, careful.
Second.
I'm gonna try and throw it
Yeah.
into the second window. I don't want a bad nade to kill you, okay?
Okay. Just tell me.
It's good.
That
It's
was
good. It's
bad.
good.
Was it? Okay.
All right, clear. We'll clear.
Be slow and easy.
When you go first.
First floor clear.
I got it. Oh, I got him with that for sure.
That should have.
Nice. All right, let's pull. We're gonna go northwest. We're regrouping with squads 1 and 2.
We're going west. On me. Follow me. Stick your fucking ass on this wall. Holy shit.
Well, the U.S. hangs
Holy
out here
shit.
too long.
Keep
They're
going.
going to end up
Keep
getting
going,
some
boys.
contact here. Militia's
Keep going,
moving out
boys.
of
We almost
D.C.
there.
to
We
come to
almost
that
there.
old elf location.
We're almost there. Right here.
So
Right
it
here,
looks
get
like
down.
3 and 4 are pulling off. They're going to be heading north to come with a platoon here.
Payne, are you up?
Quirkley's keeps pushing his platoon to the west here, so we'll see how this turns out. They need to cross this hill.
How far are those contacts?
We got enemies direct west. So maybe you want to move over here. We got no.
What's that range?
So
Do not
it's not
have
really a big
eyes
deal
on
anymore.
What's the range?
Still plenty of lats out there. They got 2 lats per squad. There's a shitload of lats.
Alright.
Oh, it's on murder hole. Yeah, they're shooting through the murder hole.
Whoever's with me, check for tracers.
See if you can locate where it is. I've got positive
think it's in
contact
location
west of
1.
North DC.
That's roughly the direction it's coming from.
We're so close.
I'm gonna put that in Charlie 3, keypad 1.
Keep your heads down and have a Merry Christmas.
Oh,
At least a fire team.
At least a fire team.
Okay, I'm getting reports that the radio is still on that compound. Do you want us to abandon it?
Well, since they detonated an IED on it, it counts as being destroyed.
This is Legion 2-2. We are visual on the radio.
Can we get a grid, Hamlet or Evan?
They're all fucking behind the Brit, dude. It's C223. They're all behind that main hilltop. They're behind that main hilltop, peeking us.
I can try.
All right, your armchair commanders, how would you do this? The U.S. is set up here on this hill. They've got the MRAP in support. They've got one squad coming in. They got another squad here in reserve. You got the militia moving up. So you get a little bit of advantage here as the U.S. commander. You get to see where the militia is. But his ultimate objective is to take this compound. How would you approach it?
Command, do you want us in the compound?
Shot. Take the shot.
Copy. Does no instruction they move?
I'll check.
We're guessing what, in the west, northwest?
Alright, let me get it.
That's what I would guess.
Alright, come here, Payne. Come here. Come to me. Payne. 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 Yep. Alright. I want you to go like this.
Our contact is south. Not exactly how they are.
You see him? He's on top of the hill to the left. And a crease in the hill.
Yeah, it's 2, so they have 8 rockets, about 2 heat. And...
Yeah, they're way out of range.
Let them waste all their rockets. Yeah, let them waste them all.
I like that the MRAP thinks that they're out of range. All it takes is one or two skilled RPGers and they can get them.
Dude.
3 and 4, what's your status right there? Over there?
He's so mad at me, dude. I'm just taking pot shots. Yeah, I'm totally pinned down.
Alright, whenever you guys are ready, start your push west.
One, you want to cover us? We'll move down. We're bound by
We're gonna move down, guys.
What are Squad 3's orders?
Squad 1 is gonna cover us.
Follow Squad 2 and Squad 1.
Alright, so 1 is covering for us. We're moving as an entire squad.
Essentially,
Copy.
keep an eye on the south and the rear.
1, let me know when you're set.
Copy. I'll soak the bullets.
flank now, but
They're about to move down the hill right now. I can see them all. Holy shit.
I believe in you guys.
You want them looking north?
Yeah.
Here, come towards me. You can hit him from here. You can stay in the bushes. Yeah.
I can see him the wolf from over here and hit him.
Yeah.
Hamlet, are you gonna?
I'll try to view over here.
Alright, so if you shoot right, you can see him right through the tree over here.
You're moving first. Try to be nice and stealthy. Watch your spacing. If they lob grenades over these walls, I want to only kill one person. Copy?
Copy.
Bravo, yeah, why don't you kind of stay up in the hills there if you can, if you have good cover. Alpha.
Sirius Alpha, you ready?
Hang on, potential contact 3.
Empty on this mag, and then I have 1.5 left.
Alright, I want you to empty both of your mags into that MRAP, alright?
Alright.
At the same time, I want everyone else to empty all of their fucking mags On that MRAP. Let's see if we can take it down.
2, we're web tight as long as we can.
Copy.
Okay, I lost eyes on it.
CG
I lost eyes on that MRAP.
Where is it now?
I see it, I see it, I see it.
Copy.
Yep, I see it. On my position. Watch my shots. Watch my shots.
All right, the U.S. is getting close. They can probably hear the Elfers now.
Jesus Christ, you scared me. I just heard
What if we put
footsteps to my left, and then a person appeared.
Are we allowed to put sandbags on the wall and hop over?
Should I go first? Is expendable?
Yeah, Alpha, go ahead and
Would you
clear
like
the
three
compound.
to link
This
up
is a
with
fob
2 to
location, so
provide
be very
support,
careful.
or stay on the rear?
Although, do you hear a radio?
Hold one's rear.
Check your guns.
That's the direction we'll be falling back once we take this fob out.
Make sure you're on what you want.
Alright, ready?
On what you want.
Alright, ready?
Stacked.
Right, we're gonna move and go
I don't
left.
see
Ready?
any enemies.
G, go.
Do we have confirmation on that fob, or is there not one there?
Heal me. Or I'm good. Am I good? Lava engage.
You are good, you are good.
Further, back off further.
M249.
No, you're supposed to...
Be cautious of IEDs.
No, Spam, you're supposed to go in there and start digging it down. Go in there to try IEDs.
Okay.
No. Right.
All right, so they're sending Spam in all by himself.
Get this radio down. 2 will fall back to 1 and 3's location, and then we will be moving.
He's going to go plug into the Elfers and destroy it. Meanwhile, militia is sending people to protect it. Let's see how they handle this here. This squad has actually got security up and watching this action take place.
I don't think about 2 people.
Distance?
Come through.
Spacing.
50 meters.
West.
I'm getting to your
Enemies east. They're at that edge of the wall there.
Copy.
West.
4, move east from your location on the south side of that mountain and flank up behind these guys. It looks like
You got the corner?
They're just on the west of you guys.
Squad 1, where are they in relation to current location?
Cam, you up?
Keep up the fire, too.
They're having a slow time digging this up.
There, US exfil.
I'm gonna hold them, try to cut this squad off.
Oh, I'm totally gonna die. I got GOs here.
They did. They blew up the far east one.
We have to go to the exfil.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
I want us 3 to hold. Seabass, just go to exfil. Seabass and Joseph go to exfil.
Come around this side. To the southeast.
Poppy farm or the one at D4?
Do we know where their exfil is?
All right, well, the U.S. docked out 2 Elfers. They can exfil. They can just hear the intel report come in over U.S. command. They know that there's another Elfers up on the hill there, but it sounds like command is ordering to fall back.
How am I still alive?
See if the U.S. can get out alive here. There's a squad that pushed up behind the hill over there, behind the inner wrap, and took out quite a few of the U.S. soldiers.
Who's in command?
Wait.
Unknown.
Keep watching west.
Yeah, I'm
Keep watching west.
Man, do you want 4 exfilling right away, or do you want us acting as a pivot for 1 and 2?
4, I want you to move into that compound that's just your hold on those walls, providing cover for any squads that are falling back.
Is everybody still alive?
Solid copy.
There are
shit.
contacts to your north, so be careful of that.
I know.
So careful of that.
For now.
Right, dash breeds, go. Go, go.
One, be advised, I've got contacts in this compound with us or on the other side of our wall. They're up on the hip. I just saw an enemy over there.
Holy shit, yep, they're right here.
The game of cat and mouse right now.
Just firing on enemies.
Where's my GL?
Like above north red.
Peeling back.
We're moving to your position, right, quickly?
252. You see that little archway?
1, hold there until 2 get to the top of the mountain. You're providing cover for 2 as they fall back.
Yep, I just saw a head go past that archway.
2, are you taking contacts from?
Oh yeah, yeah, we're in close contact here. They're
BGLs.
Fucking hell. Fall back with me. Come here.
Northwest.
They're on our side of the wall, northwest of us, one. Like just to our west on the outside of the compound. Alright, let's keep falling out. Let's fall back a little bit low. Let's fall out low.
Does squad 1 know that we have close contact?
Yeah, I've been relaying it to them. They haven't been very talkative. Alright, Alpha, you're staying. Bravo, you're coming. And then
I'm moving.
That's clear. You're clear.
One hit.
Command, we have contact northwest of squad 4, 100 yards out. They are southwest.
We're good, we're good.
Copy that 1. Sorry, excuse me, copy that 4.
That was probably the last plan.
Is that how it's question?
Provide cover fire for new.
4, engage any contacts you see on that mountain. Hopefully you can get the attention on you for just a couple seconds while 2 and 1 can pull back.
Solid copy.
We still got 50%.
Where is our actual location? Did we choose?
I think they hit us frag round.
Yeah,
They
the
didn't do
northern
any
one, the one
damage.
east of Poppy.
Yeah, they've got to be almost out anyways.
He's on that hilltop, 92.
One enemy RPG is sitting.
Copy that. Let's find and kill that guy before he can take a shot at the MRAP.
Yeah. See if you can pop that head. Try again. Oh, so close. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. Woo, buddy. Dude.
Is there no command structure left of 3?
No, there's not.
Alright, Tedish, are you in local comm range with those guys? Tell them to fall back.
Oh, that was a bad exchange. For the US, that is. So the US mission now, after they've knocked out those 2 radios, is to basically exfil. They're going to exfil all the way to the northeast corner of the map. Let's see how much of the militia is left here. So we've got 2 guys here. Well, 3 alive over here. Let's go up around the rest of the map, see if we've got anybody else.
We scared away the map V. Try to get south towards us. Alright.
Looks like you've got Joseph Little and Seabass on the southern MSR
Smoke,
going towards
there's a
US
hole in the
main.
wall directly north of me.
And Hamlet, Captain Duck, and Smoke.
Alright, fuck it.
So
We're taking
5
that
militia left.
Smoke.
And I think Hamlet's down to pistol ammo, so that's be awesome for him.
That our exfil point is clear before the rest of the platoon files into it.
Where is it? The buildings east of Poppy? Is that it?
A-frame. What's everyone's stamina at?
Yeah, look at that. The militia technical's still alive. Wonder if the US is going to blow that up before they head back. Let's check out the 2 little buddy team down here in the south, Sebas and Joseph Little.
Copy that. Can you tell the MREP to scout ahead along the road?
So you're down to a 3rd stop.
Looks like he's doing a little preparation dance or something.
Silver, I want you once in a while turning around, checking our 6.
Alright.
Salty, your second.
Militia's not far behind. They're about maybe a minute and a half behind the US right now. Yeah, it looks like they're going to leave that techie up. Not far behind, militia.
Alright, we're going to hop in this techie.
Looks like that little buddy pair has moved their way up into the hills. You might be able to take some shots here.
Squad 4 starting our sweep.
Copy 4.
Holding this door right here.
Building clear.
Shed's clear.
Not good, not good. Not good.
Most southern compound of exfil location clear.
You guys still alive?
Of the farthest west locations.
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright, they're shooting at me. I'm gonna try and make it to this disco.
They were just on the mountain that we were coming from.
Alright, I think...
Like 9-0 for me, way the fuck.
over there.
Alright, I'm in it. Try and make it over to me.
Command, southern and northern compounds of the exfil location are clear. Eastern location has not been cleared.
We have contact.
Copy that. Let's just hold inside for now.
Yeah. Trying to get eyes on this map B.
Eastern compound of the exfil location is clear.
Alright, fuck
Exfil
it.
location
Can you
all
hop on
clear.
the driver? Alright, we're gonna just fucking scout them if you wanna hop in. Reloading. Alright, just take us down the road slowly, alright?
Son of a bitch.
Alright.
Well, the U.S. needs to call AAA because they just got the MRAP stuck. Still have this buddy pair over here that's moving up.
Nope. Hold on.
I don't know if the U.S. got out of the MRAP or if they shot the gunner out of it.
Keep moving,
That's
keep moving.
one MRAP down. Cancel the AAA.
Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Keep moving. Oh my god. There we go.
Copy.
Sounds like the U.S. is engaging the two guys over here.
Fuck. This is a good man. Alright, well, we gotta set a defensive perimeter.
I feel bad now because I can't
Salty,
revive him.
Salty, I have that door that you're looking at right now. Salty,
Roger,
I have that door
roger.
you're looking at right now. There's
Push
one
it,
more to my southeast, and there's one more north. If one of you want to get in this building and cover the southern door,
You did.
it's southeast of my current location.
Where did
See if these guys can keep good security in round one. The last round,
this one right here.
militia was able to get right up into the U.S. exfil. So
Command has overwatch of the poppy fields. He'll call it out if they're coming through. I think Reiki got killed from the techie that was strafing.
Nah, if it was a tech, he'd be dead.
Repeat the
instantly.
Salty?
Which building you want me in?
He took 2
Over
hits.
here, over here.
So there's 2 militia left, and everything outlined in blue is U.S.
Man, I wish that ever.
So militia has to push in here now and take out the U.S. Pretty tall order. Oh, there's 3 militia total.
Fire team lead.
I'm gonna push out a
Hey,
little bit.
guns up, I might hear footsteps.
Are there
Like
any
it's,
squad leaders
try to
left that are in the
surprise.
compound?
Push
Nope.
across. I'm gonna watch the door from the outside.
Only can do it quickly.
Yep.
Man just asked us, can one of the squad leads please put down a radio? But there are no squad leads alive anymore, so command has to make the run all the way from up there to come put down a radio. Silver, do you have eyes on that northern door?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I could go in this corner. It's almost the perfect size for a person. This corner right behind the stairs.
Oh. You can always take the little.
Oh, I can go
the
under
stairs
the
dug
stairs.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Yeah. Welcome to my crib. This is where I sleep, eat, pee, poop, other stuff.
It's also known as a ranger grave.
One of you guys walking?
Negative.
Contact southwest, right outside southwest.
Man, southwest is squad 4.
Hold your location.
Copy that 4.
Yep. Just making sure there's no window.
Any more footstep?
Yeah. Sounds like he's
Affirmative on
southeast
more
of me.
footsteps? Okay, copy.
One
We
guy
still have-
on your
we still
east.
have
Wait, did you kill him? Did they kill him?
Stay mobile, guys.
I
think
think I
they
got
pop a frag.
I hear footsteps. Unless Silver, if that's one. Nice.
All right, that was the end of round 2 of Operation Awful Elf. So, a little different than round 1.
I love you, Tesh.
Took a little longer, but the U.S. was able to take down both the Elfers and then exfil successfully.
I love you.
So we're going to get a couple of the commands in here, maybe some all-stars. We'll see what happens. So thanks for joining us. This was Squad Ops. We run one life events in the game of Squad Ops. Check us out at squadops.gg if you're interested in joining our events. We have an website, and then get into our Discord. We've got a lot of channels in there, a bunch of guys in there to help you out if you got questions. There's also a README channel in there that has a ton of information in it. Anything from how to join our events, how to link your account, what are the rules, things like when is the SOTT basic going to take place. A lot of good stuff on there. So check out the website, check out the calendar, upcoming events. This Wednesday is Operation Crazy Horse. I believe Karma Cut's going to be commanding one side of it. I think I'm commanding the other. So it should be interesting. Sounds like we've got both Quirkly and Shadow Ritual in here, commands for the teams tonight. How you doing, guys?
Oh, I'm doing
much
great.
happier after that. Yeah, I'm much happier after that second round than the first round. That's for sure.
Right. Let's talk about that round 1. How did that go for you guys?
The militia side of it first. The plan was to draw the U.S. out into this city and then detonate the IEDs so that way we could swing in behind them and ambush them as they return to their bases. But the whole plan hinged on them going north. It was a big gamble, and it did not work out. They went south, killed our fire team that was going to be force instead of the actual platoon, and it just kind of fell apart from there with the squad just being killed right away.
Oh, this is definitely a tough op for the militia. Like the US, they feel like they have a lot of advantages, and it makes it interesting for how the militia have to be super mobile. That's the way I feel is the militia have to be like super mobile and just be able to react quickly to what's going on. And that's what I tried to do the second round as militia, is sort of keep moving, keep maneuvering around them, keep trying to hit them in the back. And it just didn't work out. And with the US, they were just able to outshoot us that second round. And I could say the same. Like, we were able to outshoot them on the hills first round as US. Just that red dot sight on Logar Valley is just it's really powerful.
round 2. Let's talk about it. That turned out slightly different than round 1. different locations, different plans. So I noticed quickly you decided to go north and then west and kind of use those northern hills. And Shadow, it looks like you put a squad out there to ambush them right away. How did that ambush go for you, Shadow?
It started off as a miscommunication. Like I was sending Pony to the D3 point where it's happened up being, and then he's like, oh no, this I can actually probably get a bunch more kills over here. And I was like, all right, do it. Suicide mission. Just draw them in and try and get them to commit on the east. I just didn't expect quickly to go all the way north, and that was really our downfall. Was he was able to skirt the edge of the map, and we couldn't do anything against that MRAP. It was just in a great firing position, and I was just able to keep our heads down for a majority of the round.
Yeah, round 2 went pretty good. After round 1, and we kind of split up our platoon, and things did not go well. So we decided to keep the whole platoon together, advance as one solid force, and we got to that north side of the map, and the cover is so good up there. We just continued advancing, so just clearing out those 5 locations as we went. And that MRAP was doing amazing. He found some really good firing positions, managed to keep people's heads down. Tedish, because I think he kept his whole squad alive until both of the FOBs were destroyed, and he only lost people once we started falling back and running into ambushes. So it was definitely an interesting second round.
Well, are you guys tired of the awful elf? Do you not want to see another elf again, or was it that bad of an operation?
I like it. I think it's gonna be, it's just like the Logar Valley, the lair, like the original game. Like, it's super satisfying when the militia wins, and I don't feel the US is overpowered in the op. It's asymmetrical warfare. You just have to play the militia differently than you do the US. Like, our plan in round 2 was to draw them into the city to fight them CQB, but he just completely avoided the city, and at that point we needed to rely on flanking and being able to outshoot them, and we just weren't able to succeed on both of those areas.
Yeah, I really enjoy that op, especially at the end there, just retreating as the US with INS people chasing you, laying down on top of a hill, providing suppressive fire as people fall back. That's one of the most fun things that you can do in an op, I feel. So I really love that experience.
Yeah, definitely.
It was definitely a lot of fun.
Well, it was Alpha Elf, one of the seasonal ops, so we won't ever see that one again. This Wednesday, well, yeah, for a year. We'll see what happens. We got some other special ops for this month. If you guys are interested, check it out on the calendar. This Wednesday is Operation Crazy Horse, and then on Saturday we have Operation Nitro, one of the ones that came around in October. It's back again, so check us out on Wednesday and Saturdays to see the stream. If you're interested in joining us, check us out at Squad Ops, squadops.gg. We got a website there. It's got a ton of information, and join our Discord for further details. Any last words, quickly, or Shadow?
Oh, these kind of ops are a lot of fun to me, where it feels like one side is off, but it's going to be super satisfying when somebody wins as the underdog.
All I've got to say is good game.
Oh yeah, good games.
All right, guys. Well, that's the end of the stream for tonight. Thanks for joining us, watching us do our One Life event. Be sure to check us out later this week on Wednesday and then again on Saturday. This is Squad Ops signing off for the night.